people. I was introduced to mutual aid at this point through standard mutual aid groups, but also through a group called the British Doctors and Dentists Group, which is a group which supports doctors, dentists, and medical students who have got addictions. So that little group of there was a group in Edinburgh, and there was a group in Glasgow, and I started to go to both of these groups. And the first meeting I went to at that group, I heard my own story. Another doctor had almost exactly the same story as me, shared it with the rest of the group members, and I'm just feeling emotional as I'm talking about it just now. It really, really touched me in a way that was profound, in a way that medication couldn't, in a way that clinic appointments couldn't. I listened to someone else with a similar experience, and I connected with it in a hugely profound way that changed the way that I felt about myself. And I was able to let go some of that shame, that professional shame. Doctors, in my head, there was an unwritten rule that said doctors should not become alcohol dependent or drug dependent. And doctors shouldn't behave in the ways that I'd behaved. And I was just condemning myself for it rather than actually dealing with, if I'd been my own patient, you know, I'd have been dealing with it in a different way, but I was giving myself an incredibly hard time. So that connection to mutual aid and to the British Doctors and Dentists Group, those were profoundly influential experiences for me. And I sometimes wonder if that happened when I first went for help. You know, would I had a shorter trajectory into recovery? I don't know. And your journey is your journey. You just, you know, no point in raking over it. But I do think, gosh, if they had put recovery at the center of that experience at the very beginning, what would have been different?